welcome to a very special edition of Ink Talk. I am your host, K-dian, and on today's show, we'll be looking into the exciting world of tattoos. Some people love them and some people hate them. But one thing's for sure, they're becoming more common and more socially acceptable. What is it about tattoos that makes them so appealing? And why do people go through that physical and financial pain to get them? These questions and more when we return. Welcome back to Ink Talk. Now, to help us better understand tattoos, we have brought in our local tattoo expert and fanatic to talk about his passion for body art. Please welcome Tanner Howell.
Thanks, Katie, and it's a pleasure to be here.
So, Tanner, tell me, what is it about tattoos that you find so appealing, and why do you feel the need to permanently put something on your body?
Well, it's all about expressing yourself and who you are. It's like when singers express themselves through music they make. Except the only difference is you're forever putting something on your body to show who you are on the inside by showing it on the outside. It isn't about being cool or even being a rebel. A tattoo is a declaration. You're literally wearing your heart on your sleeve. Each tattoo that a person gets should have its own story and should be able to tell a story about that person and who they are. When someone gets a tattoo, it should be something meaningful, and not some random looking thing that you're going to regret later.
Wow, they seem to be more than just pictures. When we come back, we'll talk more about how tattoos can be used to express yourselves. Stay tuned.
Here we take a look at 15 of the worst tattoo spelling mistake fails ever made.
Number 15. Number 14. Number 13. Number 12. Number 11. Number 10. Number 9. Number 8. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
So yes, these
That's funny, no regrets. Anywho, welcome back. So Tanner, you talked about expressing yourselves through this form of artwork. Are there any tattoos besides your own you found that were a perfect representation of that?
Actually, yeah. A buddy of mine, also known as our producer, has quite a bit of tattoos, and each of his tats are something meaningful to him. I brought in some images of his tattoos to help me better explain. This was his first ever tattoo. As you can see, it tells a tribal, as you can tell, it is a tribal piece in his form of shamrock. He is a Canadian with an Irish background and wanted to get something that showcases his heritage. These two are quite simple. They represent my buddy's family's members' birthdays. The one on his arm is his brother's birthday, while the two on his chest are his parents' birthdays. The meaning for these two are also quite simple. They are of his parents' last names. I also thought this one was cool. It's a Canadian Celtic leaf. He thought since he got the shamrock tat, he should get a tattoo that represents him being a Canadian. But a Canadian leaf is too plain, so he wanted to add a cool design to it. My buddy isn't the most religious person, but this is his favorite tattoo, or his favorite prayer, and he says it all the time. These next two are my favorite. First, we got a Batman logo with a mini bats breaking from the logo. For someone who is a huge fan of comics, this kind of tattoo would be ideal. And wherever Batman goes, the Joker won't go far behind. A unique piece that took months of preparation. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Just a tremendous looking piece, if you ask me.
Those were some excellent examples of tremendous artwork. So what would someone do if they didn't want their tattoo anymore?
Well, you're pretty much stuck with it. It's permanent. Unless you can find someone to do cover-up, which takes a lot of time and money, but some people can get lucky, like this girl. This looks like a simple flower piece, but I bet you can't tell that it's actually a cover-up. Underneath those scars, or underneath those done flowers, is the name of a girl's now ex-boyfriend. I know, right? What a fantastic decision that was. Maybe next time she'll listen to her best friend and not do such a dumb thing.
Besides getting a cover-up, is there any other option?
The only other option is tattoo removal, but it's very painful, a very long and very expensive process.
Okay, here's a short video of tattoo removal process. That's so painful. That's so painful.
Yeah, it's not pretty. And when I said it's a long process, I didn't mean like a couple hours out of your day. That guy's been getting that tattoo removed for about 2 years.
Oh, just goes to show you never to make a snappy decision when it comes to tattoos. So, Tanner, getting a tattoo obviously involves a lot of aftercare. What do you do to take care of your tattoos?
Every shop is different when it comes to the rules of aftercare. After I get a tattoo done, I personally keep it wrapped for 12 hours, then wash it using unscented soap, then I wrap it again for 6 hours. After those 6 hours, I wash it again, then wrap it one last time for 6 hours. Then I give it one final wash and I'm good to go.
That's a lot of work. What do you put on your tattoos to take care of them?
Well, I would mention the brand of aftercare lotion, but I don't have the rights, so I can't. Again, whatever your tattoo artist provides or recommends should be fine. Most importantly, when applying the tattoo aftercare cream, make sure you apply it 2 days after you get your tattoo done, and only apply it a few times that day. Don't overdo it because it will cause more harm than good. After that, when it starts to scab, you can put a bit of the cream on to help just deal with it, to ease the itch.
we talked about how tattoos can be very meaningful to a person and why people get them. But the most important thing to talk about is, where do you get them?
That's an excellent point. You don't ever want to pick a place, just some random place at night while you're out with your friends. Like picking a tattoo is picking a place is just as important. You don't want to pick some place just because and have them do a half decent job on something that you trusted them with to permanently do damage to your body or put something on your body.
So, to that point, tell me, Tanner, what place do you get your tattoos done? And would you recommend this place to anyone else?
Well, the shop I go to, and by me I mean the producer, is a place called Depression Inc., which has 2 locations, one in Stouffville and the other is in Richmond Hill. The owner, Chris Phillips, who is a buddy of mine, is the same guy who does all my tattoos. He's a great stand-up guy who will work with his clients to come out with the best possible tattoo that they want. Every time I have gone to see him, he always does above and beyond and provides such excellent service. I know he's talked me out of some pretty bad ideas in the past, but also he has made some improvements on some of my ideas to help my tattoo look better. I honestly would never go to any other artist for those who were possibly thinking about getting a tattoo. I would highly recommend that you go and see him. I promise you that you won't regret it.
Well, looking at the work he has done on you and our producer, I see why you think so highly of him. Tanner, I would like to thank you for being on this show today.
Hold on. Before the end of the show, how about I give you a tattoo?
I'm sorry,
So, I got this poke kit right here, and got some ink, got the needle here, and I have this little container here that you put it in.
That's okay.
All you do is you just
put.
So you put the ink inside here, right? Just in this little cup. You get this really sharp, just this needle here. Dab it a little bit, and you just poke it.
Okay.
You just poke it a little bit.
How about doing
just a little?
I'm good. If I were to get a tattoo, I'd do it at a professional place, not some do-it-yourself.
Oh, come on! This show is about tattoos. What would we? What would a show about tattoos without someone being
Can
tattooed?
you do a tattoo on yourself?
On myself? I already got plenty enough. Sorry, I'm letting my buddy do the other ones.
You can do one on your foot.
No, I don't trust myself. Show. I mean, it's better if I just do it on you, honestly. So, just a little bit.
This is mine. Okay. I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass.
I've seen this used enough times to know what I'm doing. It'll be fine. Just trust me.
Nope. No way. There's no way I'm letting you poke me with that thing.
Here, let me get a little bit of ink on here first. Okay. Put a little bit in there. Just a small little, good drawing. I could do a mean elephant.
Right. Do one on your finger.
No. Just on your arm here.
No.
Well, my finger. I got gloves on. I can't do it on my fingers. I gotta do it on here. Let me just. Just right there.
Oh, okay.
Just,
okay.